Hey guys, so it's me, Nicolette, and I'm bringing you another installment of My First Time with Money. And today we're chatting to Tino Chinyani.
Let me teach you and them. Chin, like your chin. Yani.
Oh, Chinyani.
Exactly, it's finesse. So it's strong with the chin,
Yeah.
and then yani, it rolls off the tongue.
Oh.
Now say it again for me.
Chinyani.
Boom.
Come on.
Look at that now. Boo, 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 boo.
Guys, this one is madness. So yes, as I said, we're chilling with Tino Tender, and we're talking a little bit about money and trying to break some stereotypes, but also getting clarification about how people grow up with their money. Tino Tender is born in Zimbabwe, but he is based currently in South Africa. He's literally risen to stardom in the last couple of months.
But we're African. This is Zimbabwe, so we are African.
We're all from the southern part of Africa. That's what Americans say. The southern part of Africa.
Okay, I'll take it. We're from Africa, man.
Yes.
But also know we're in Africa, but it's Africa.
Yeah, it is.
There's
definitely.
no boundaries, there's no borders. They impose borders upon us, remember that.
Can someone tell Tino this is my YouTube? This is my video.
I'm so sorry. I'm out of pocket.
You're out of pocket! YouTuber, TV presenter, model, brand influencer. I'm sure you've seen him, I'm sure you know him. He is telling us today about his money, and we're quite excited to learn. So let's hear what he had to say.
What's good? How are you guys today?
We're fantastic, thank you. So we want to talk to you a little bit about your money.
Ooh, that's a very sensitive topic.
Good. I'm glad you started off there. Yeah. Tell us why money is such a sensitive topic in your understanding.
I'll put it in this way.
Yeah.
Money is such a sensitive topic because it's how we keep score. So basically, it's how it was with matric, and if it is matric, where it's basically a situation of you would hate for your exam marks to be put up. And it's a thing of only people who have their marks good want you to know. That's why we have things like Forbes, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's a thing of people want to pretend that they're there when they're on the way there. And for me, you out of pocket, boo. You out of pocket.
You know, it's funny that you say that because one of the things that we had a conversation about last week was imagine if we had all the influential people and all the people that are known as celebrities in South Africa putting up their asset lists. Not what we see on Instagram. Actually put up a list of the things that you actually own.
But then that's too much information.
Right?
That's way too much information.
Right?
For me, it's the thing of tell people what they need to know and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Why are you boring me with all these details? Because now that's work for me. Now I have to go through all your... No, I don't have time. I don't have time, babes. I don't. So for me, it's the thing of tell people what you need to know, what they need to know, and be honest about what you bring to the table. And if you want help bringing something to the table, ask for it. Come on.
So let's talk a little bit about how you were raised.
Okay.
What was money? Family?
I'm so thankful because I wouldn't say I come from a well-off home. I mean, we weren't super rich and we weren't broke either, but we came from a well-off home. My dad worked for everything he had. So for me, it was a thing of the value of money was always shown to me from a very young age. And at the same time, as much as it was shown, it wasn't shown because financial literacy wasn't something I was being taught. It was something I was learning visually, And I realized that everything around me was a product of the work that had gone into it. Because I remember my first house, the house that I was born into, and then how my dad tells me about before that with me and your moms was just, we had your older sister, we were in an apartment in town. So for me, it was a thing of, I realized the different workspaces he was going to, the different jobs he had, allowed him to elevate in life because he was genuinely just willing to work for it. And for me, that's just genuinely how I was raised. So that's what I wanted to emulate. He set the example. Why would I want to do anything detrimental to the example he set me? So to my dad, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
So let's talk a little bit about you are a model, and obviously there's a certain perception about being a model.
Y'all don't take them seriously enough. No, for real. And for me, that it's kind of personal, because it's the thing of you're judging me on face value only. You haven't even thought to think, hey, maybe this person could do business away from money. Because you saw my pretty face, you're like, it's a stupid dummy because that's the stereotype. That's the mandate. And it's like, nah, for me personally, if that's what you want to do, you just want to enjoy the glitz, the glam, the lights, okay, babes, that's your tea, but I won't drink it because I know I want the coffee. I want to wake up in the morning and be like, okay, we did this, but we can do so much more, but let's also be honest about what we want to do and if it's possible to do, because if it's not, then it's okay. The timing will come, and if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
All right, so now you walked ramps in South Africa, you walked ramps in Africa, you walked internationally, you were in Paris the other time, and you were on TV, we see you endorsing quite a lot of brands. So there's an assumption that you've got lots of money.
No, I really don't. I don't. Because personally, it was a thing of, as much as I am making money, don't get me wrong, because I'll look at the books and I'll be like, damn, there's actually a lot of money here. But then it's a thing of, you don't actually ever see it because you're not looking at it. You're just seeing numbers, but you're not understanding the value of the numbers. So for me, it became a thing of, I can't just be doing all of this work just to be broke all the damn time. Like, what's that about, bruh? No, man. Like, it's a thing of, you have to also be accountable. Take responsibility for how hard you work. Take responsibility for how hard you spend. It's just that simple. So for me, it's a thing of, I like to groove. I mean, come on, guys. What are we really here for? I mean, all of this beauty around us and you want to be mad all the time? Come on, man. Drink some water. Like, come on. It's genuinely a thing of, we just have to be genuinely and brutally honest about what we're trying to achieve. What was the question again? I lost my...
There's a perception because of you've got lots of money.
Exactly. So it's just a thing of, I'm on my way there. So also be patient with me because no one was rushing you. So that's all it is. It's a thing of, I know where I'm going. And for me personally, it's the things that I hold value to. So definitely I've made a lot of good money, but I was wrong because I was spending it more than I was making it. And that was my biggest dilemma. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
And I think that's the next question. Your first paycheck that gave, that popped your eyes open. How did you spend it?
No, but before, I remember my first check, I remember, I'll even tell you, but it's so crazy that we talk about that first check. You know, in our culture, I don't know if you've ever heard like the ideal of when you go and start making your own money. It's not your money.
It's not your money.
And that's the thing. I'm so sorry to my folks because I realized how I should have spent it, but I was selfish, and that's why, but I'm getting there. So it's a thing of, they always say that with your first check, you must give back to your elders, you know, because it's a thing of, you're saying thank you. Because the schooling, it's just that. It's just that, the schooling and the nurturing, and nurturing. And I still need to, because it's a thing of, guys, you gotta pay respect to the people that were here before you. That's all it is, just paying respect. It doesn't mean give them money, no. If it means you're just buying a grocery, a blanket, fixing the roof, do something, but uplift your home.
Nice. Let's talk about how important it is for you to have a financially literate partner.
Let me tell you, and I still need to, my wife, and I'm proud to call her that because I'm not married now, but she knows one day I'm gonna put a fat rock on her finger, and it's because I don't like to have my own money on me. And like literally, whilst I'm talking about this, she sent me her bank details. I need to send that money. It's a thing of, I shouldn't have it on me. Why? I shouldn't, because I'll spend it. I'm reckless. I'll be honest. Guys, what's money for if you're not gonna spend it? But the thing is, I'm not at a point yet where I have enough to spend the way I want to. But I keep it cute still. I keep it cute still.
So tell us, answer the question.
Which is, sorry?
The importance of having a financially literate
Extremely.
partner.
Let me tell you, the only way you're going to keep your money is if your partner can support that vision in where your money is going. It's that simple. It's just that simple.
All right. So, one last question.
Yes,
what
please.
is your financial advice to a younger you or to people that are looking up to you and you can see, you know what, they want to go into the same journey that you've gone down? What type of advice would you give them?
What I say to everyone all the time, stop living out of pocket. No, it's just, why are you living out of pocket? No, like, I'm even gonna ask you, why are you doing it? You in the club, you just got your money for school fees. You out of pocket if you're going to the club and spending that money. That's disrespectful to your parents. Do you know how hard they work for that? And you want to go throw that away on people that don't love you? You're playing yourself. You genuinely are. Stop living out of pocket. If you can't, you can't. And if you can, do it. And always give back because it's bigger than you. But honestly, stop it. Because it's a thing of genuinely, guys, we need to get to a point now where let's be brutally honest. We've been told and we've been fed lies for centuries. We've been brought back, but it's okay. We forgive you.
Yeah.
We genuinely forgive you. But we also respect you because you taught us lessons, but also give us and allow us the room to catch up.
True. And what is the one lesson that you learned from your mama about money?
Moms. What's moms will say about money? I don't think moms has been saying anything much about money, but I know I need to put her in two Benzes. That's what I know. I don't know how she's going to do it. She'll put one foot in the one, then the one foot in the other, and she'll make it work, but...
She'll drive to family.
Moms, I can't really think oh, man. Oh, yes. Oh, so crazy. And I'm so happy I remember this. The biggest lesson I learned from money was from my mom, actually. Why? When I was probably... What time in my life? I couldn't have been older than 10, 11 years old. We had a house in Glenlawn, and it's just like any other crib in the sense that you're always around the corner for some shops. And safe neighborhood, good neighborhood, so it's not a thing of if he goes around the corner, it's doomed, but it never really is if the people around you are proper. Yeah. Okay, the lesson was, Momzo comes home from work, she leaves her wallet open, her bag open, because it's your home, it should be safe. And it was a thing of, hey, there were these lollipops at the time. I don't know what they put crack in those lollipops because I was addicted, my guy. I was addicted. But then it was a thing of, I took money from Momzo's purse, got on my bike, cycled around the corner, went to town and country, went in the store, bought those sweets, and I bought lots of them. Came back home with them. But there's money missing. But where did this guy get all these sweets from? He's not slick. And the thing is, you think you're so slick. And it's a thing of they caught me stealing, but you know what they did? They didn't beat me. They didn't shout at me. Do you know what they did? My dad ate all of those sweets. He sat on the couch. I even remember looking at him like, this nigga's really eating them. Because he probably enjoyed them, but they made sure I didn't enjoy them because I stole it. Yeah. That was the biggest lesson.
Yeah. And maybe just to close it off with that story, let's talk a little bit about this expectation that women have for men to foot the bill, to be given girlfriend allowance,
If we're keeping a buck 50 because we're trying to make some change, you lazy. You hella lazy. And you need to fix that, baby girl. You really need to fix that. Because honestly, it's a thing of some of y'all even come from good homes. But you sleeping for the bag? Is it not something that you could have asked for? Understand that whatever you're doing now is going to affect your future. All of these men you're running after for money, they're not going to respect you 5 years from now because they all had a taste. I don't want to eat a cake that people were just licking. And then now it's now time for me to cut a slice out of that cake. I'm good. Yeah. I don't know where those dirty fingers have been. No disrespect, but I just don't know where that cake has been. So please, girlfriend allowance, all of that, no, baby girl. Let's talk. How can we make you some money that you're making, but you have to get out of bed because no one's going to sleep for you and no one's going to wake up for you. You have to get out of bed and go get it yourself.